This month in the ESO Crown Store, the Diamond Anniversary crates are coming back, and we're finally seeing the release of the Warparty Timber Mammoth, the first 4-person mount in the game. Hey everyone, it's Spopes. So if there's anyone left in ESO who still wants to spend crowns given the uncertain state of the game, boy, do we have a month for you. People have been awaiting the return of the Diamond Anniversary crates for a long time now. I know a lot of people have been wanting this Warparty Timber Mammoth ever since it appeared in the leaks like 3 or 4 months ago. So in this video, I'm going to cover the full August 2026 Crown Store showcase for the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm also going to cover the August 2026 ESO Survival Guide to help you get ready for what's in store this month. Before we dive in, please do like, hype, and subscribe. So starting with the Crown Store showcase, as was announced, this is in a slightly different format than before, but I actually like the new format better. It's easier to read, so no real loss there. As we progress though, you'll see what I mean. First and foremost, the long-awaited Warparty Timber Mammoth is finally releasing this month on August 6th. Despite it initially appearing from this image that we've had for a long time now, you might be able to have 5 or even 6 people on the mount. It is now confirmed it is a 4-person mount, which is still the largest group you've ever been able to have on a mount in ESO. So yes, the Warparty Timber Mammoth is going to become available on August 6th. And I'm not sure if it's going to be a time-gated thing or not, or maybe a permanent addition to the Crown Store, because there is no end date. But for those of you who've been looking forward to this mount, August is your month. Also this month, we are getting the 10 Mars Fang Sentrot mount. Now, originally it appeared to me this was going to be the new Premium Plus reward in the Season 1 Tamriel Tome, but instead it will be a standalone Crown Store purchase, kind of diminishing the hype for me, but it is still a cool mount. So the 10 Mars Fang Sentrot, this is the first time we've learned the name, will be available from August 13th until September 10th. And I am pretty sure that does it for the new items, though with the way they're organizing the article now, it's kind of hard to tell, but those are the highlights of the new items at least. And now they did provide a couple pictures of things that are coming back. First of all, the Lynch Hall Grand Manor Home is coming from August 6th to August 20th. This is a druid-themed house. And then also the Grace of the Green bundle is coming back from the 13th to the 27th. This contains the Yifri-bound weapon style and also Drinwith, the Valenwood Armor Assistant. I honestly had no idea this assistant even existed before this point, but depending on the price, it might be a really good value for the bundle. That weapon style is pretty cool, and getting an armor assistant thrown in, maybe some good bang for your buck. One thing I really appreciate about the new style of these articles is the fact that it tells you which crown crates are returning right at the top. I'm honestly having a hard time seeing this as a loss in any way. The more I look at this, the more I realize the previous article organization method was kind of crazy. But anyway, this is going to be a big deal for a lot of people, because the Diamond Anniversary crates are finally coming back for the first time since their release in 2024. And they'll be in the shop from the 20th to the 17th. Also, the Scalecaller crates are returning from the 27th to the 17th. So there are going to be 2 returning crates running at the same time. That is pretty unusual. And then on top of that, their new Golden Pursuits, their kind of, I'm sorry, the game sucks right now, kind of apology thing, straight to the crates, is coming on August 20th, allowing you to earn a total of 20 free crown crates. I just wonder which crown crates those are. If you get to earn the Diamond Anniversary crates from doing that, that'd be incredible. And it kind of seems like that could at least possibly be the case, because the Golden Pursuits start the same day that the Anniversary crates come back. So here's hoping, right? And we will just have to see. But before we go on, let's dive in a little bit deeper into the rewards these 2 different crates contain. So I'm not going to lie, the Diamond Anniversary crates are honestly pretty lit. The Shackled Titan Radiant Apex gives a special effect when you're wearing the Molag Ball Polymorph while riding it. The Worm Cultist Sentrot made its way into my top 10 Radiant Apex mounts of all time. The only one I'm not really that gung-ho about is the Tharn's Lucent Revelry Sench. It's just okay in my opinion. As far as the Apex mounts go, these are also some of the best in the game. They look almost Radiant Apex level, or at least the way Apexes looked before Radiant Apexes came out. I actually rolled this Wolf, and it's one of my favorite mounts to this day. There's also the Saisahan's Revelry Ursine and Varen's Revelry Courser. Plus, there's a 2-rider mounts in the Apex rewards, the Nightmare Pillion Courser, and a much-beloved polymorph, the Molag Ball Illusion Polymorph. There's also the Skin of the Anchorites. And then in the legendary rewards, there's not really anything that great in my opinion, except potentially the Prince Ernskar's Gala Regalia. That'll go really well with any werewolf tunes. Plus the companion revelry weapon styles are not that bad. The Bone Harvest customized action is amazing. I'm so glad I have that. It's the best harvest action in the game in my opinion. Yeah, other than that, the legendary rewards are really not that great. Now, do my eyes deceive me, or have they added the Molag Ball Masquerade to the epic rewards? This was an event item. I don't believe you got this from the crates before. It was available during the Jester and Anniversary Festival in 2024, if I'm not mistaken. But since the crates haven't been back, why would this be in here on UESP? So I honestly don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering, and it was from the crates the entire time. But many people have asked me where I got this mask, and it is looking like you're going to be able to get it from the Epic Rewards in the returning Diamond Anniversary crates. We'll just have to see. Otherwise, there's nothing really that great in the Epic Rewards, except, of course, Meow and Marco, the Man and Marco themed cat. That's a pet, of course. And then the Companion Revelry outfit style doesn't really do much for me personally. I think I have every single piece, but I don't really like it. I don't use it. Yeah, there's really nothing that great in the Superior Rewards. So yeah, really the highlights here are just a couple of these Radiant Apex mounts. I definitely recommend the Worm Cultist Sense Rots. And then if you do get the Molag Ball Illusion, the Shackled Titan is meant to go with it. And then also definitely don't pass up on the Molag Ball Masquerade if you're one of those many people who has been asking me where I got that mask. All right, that does it for the Diamond Anniversary crates. Now let's check out the Scalecaller crates. All right, so these are some older crates, so don't be surprised if there's nothing that impressive. For instance, I find all three of those Radiant Apexes hideous. I have absolutely no interest in any of them, except maybe the wolf, but yeah, I'm not really a fan. The Apex mounts are also pretty mid, except for the fact that they have like really long hair. And remember, boys and girls, never get crafting motifs from crown crates. It's always a better idea to just get them from guild traders or from their original sources. But we do have some pretty good legendary rewards here, including the Decayed Zombie Polymorph and the Dragon Priest costume. That is a really cool costume. The Magma Scamp pet is also pretty great, though I have no idea why this kitten is a legendary reward. I mean, as cute as it is, seems a little pricey. In the Epic rewards, I do recommend the Majestic Dune Rider Ensemble. It has this silver filigree on it that looks pretty great. I have that costume and I like it a lot. Nothing else in here really does anything for me though, except maybe the Scalecaller Frost Shard Memento. It does have a pretty cool transformation. And then in terms of the Superior rewards, this is before they started putting an outfit style in every crate. So there's no outfit style here, just some pretty good crowns, including the Eternal Hunger Coronal, which I'm pretty sure I'm rocking right now in my Templar. I do recommend that one, though I also have the Starbrow Diadem, but I find it to be kind of disappointing. But yeah, honestly, the Scalecaller crates are not that hype. There's a couple items in here you might want to pick up. All right, that does it for the crates, and the way they're doing the showcases now is they're giving you all the items that are coming in a certain week, all in one big chunk, which I actually like a lot better. Separating them by category never made sense to me. It made it confusing to figure out what was coming when. So this is actually a major improvement in my opinion, when it was billed as a downgrade by the team. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to list everything out, including the date when it arrives and leaves, and then we're going to go look at the pictures. So all this stuff arrives the week of August 3rd. The white gold Imperial Courser comes from the 3rd to the 17th, along with the matching white gold Imperial Pony. The Night Hollow Crown Crafting motif will be available from the 3rd to the 17th. The Seared Gentry's Town Gown will be there from the 3rd to the 17th. The Star Maid Wolf's Head will be there from the 3rd to the 17th. The Statuette of St. Olms the Just will be there from the 3rd to the 21st. And this is the ESO Plus freebie. So this is the first thing we come across that probably won't have a picture with it. I'm not even sure if this was leaked. We'll definitely check though. And as you'll notice, the new and returning stuff is mixed in here. The Warparty Timber Mammoth is coming on the 6th, and it does look like it's going to be a permanent item because there is no departure date. The Lynch Hall Grand Manor is coming back on the 6th and will be there till the 20th. The Alliance Accords Arms Pack will also be there from the 6th to the 20th, along with the Imperial Champion Armor Pack, the Three Banners Veteran Wolf, and the Pocket Mammoth. All right, now I'm going to do my best to track down images for all those items. So this is the white gold Imperial Courser. Looks like it does have some sparkles around its hooves. And this is the matching pony, which is even more sparkly. This is what the Night Hollow motif looks like. It is a pretty good motif, but I just recommend you get it from guild traders instead. This is the Seared Gentry's Town Gown. Nice Imperial style to it. Oh, and nice, I had no idea this is what it was. This is the Star Maid Wolf's Head. I've definitely been wanting this ever since I made a werewolf character. I am totally going to grab this and slap it on my werewolf. I am definitely stoked that's coming back. And now let's see if we can track down that statuette in the leaks. Yeah, I don't believe it's in here. So we do not know what the St. Olms the Just statuette looks like. We'll just have to survive, I guess. We already know about the Warparty Timber Mammoth and the Lynch Hill Grand Manor, but this is the Alliance Accords Arms Pack. Has a light white glow to it. This is the Imperial Champion Armor Pack. That's pretty cool. This is the Three Banners Veteran Wolf, which might appeal to some of y'all. And this is the Pocket Mammoth, which I do recommend you snag if you do get the Warparty Timber Mammoth. All right, moving on to the week of August 10th. The Dwarven Spider is coming back from the 10th to 24th, along with the Doctrine Ordinator Arms Pack, the Honor Guard Crown Crafting motif, the Jackdaw Dade Rats, the Ordinator Armor Costumes Pack, the Sword of Jigalag Elder Scrolls Artifacts, the Volendrung Elder Scrolls Artifacts, and the Spellbreaker Shield Elder Scrolls Artifacts. Then from the 13th to the 10th, we have the new 10 Mars Fang Sensrots. The Firesong Collector's Bundle will be there from the 13th to the 20th. The Glade Song Arboretum Home will be there from the 13th to the 27th, along with the Grace of the Green Bundle, Druid Ravana, who I'm guessing is a house guest, the Deeproot Dirge Music Box, the Vine Dusk Assassin Armor Pack, and the Druidic Gatherings Furnishing Pack. That'll all be available from the 13th to the 27th. So now let's take a look at all these, and in the case of the music box, take a listen. This is the Dwarven Spider Pet. This looks like your average Dwarven Spider. This is the Doctrine Ordinator Arms Pack. That head is a little creepy, but other than that, pretty cool. This is the Honor Guard style, but again, don't buy it from the Crown Store, just get it from Guild Traders. This is the Jackdaw Daedrat Pet. Nice and creepy. And then this is the Ordinator Armor Costume Pack. They all look basically the same to me except the color, but that's the costume pack. This is the Sword of Jigalag. This is Volendrung, which you can actually use in Cyrodiil, a very special hammer. But you can also just select it as your weapon style if you do get this artifact from the Crown Store. This is the Spellbreaker Shield. Then we already know about the new Sensrots. And then in terms of the Firesong Collector Pack, it looks like you get this sort of Obsidian Guar, a Wolf Pet, and that armor style. But I was not able to track down any additional information on that. But if you missed that when Firesong came out, here's your chance to get it again. The Obsidian Guar mount is definitely really cool, or maybe that's a Kagudi. Either way, I like it a lot. This could be worth it. This is what the Glade Song Arboretum looks like. If you're a big fan of the Druids on Galen, this will be a good house to get. And we also already know about the Grace of the Green Bundle. This is Druid Ravana. Looks like she is a house guest. And now let's take a listen to the Deeproot Dirge music box. As always, thanks to Mitsukas. That is definitely a cool looking music box, and it has a nice sound to it. This is the Vine Dusk Assassin Armor Pack, basically looking like a ghillie suit from COD. And then this is the Druidic Gatherings Furnishing Pack. All right, moving on to the week of August 17th. The Riften Coalhorn Ram is going from the 17th to the 31st. The Legacy of the Drowif Arms Pack is going from the 17th to the 31st as well. Also the Inequinine Oasis Eyes, the Stags of Zen Crown Crafting Motif, Arvel's Ashland Attire, and the Hellstrom Ancestor Lizard. Plus, as we know, the Diamond Anniversary Crates are coming from the 20th to the 17th, and the Grothdar Arms Pack will be there from the 20th to the 3rd. All right, let's take a look. This is the Riften Coalhorn Ram. This is the Legacy of the Drowif Arms Pack. I do like those glowing coals in the edges of the weapons. These are the Inequinine Oasis Eyes, some very bright green Khajiit-styled eyes. This is Arvel's Ashland Attire. This is the Hellstrom Ancestor Lizard. And this is the Staff from the Grothdar Arms Pack. On to the week of August 24th. These three items will be there from the 24th to the 8th. The Summer's Herald Torchnix, the Earth Gore Arms Pack, the Imperial Battle Mage Costume Pack, and then the Scalecaller Crates are coming from the 27th to the 17th. Jode's Embrace, whatever that is, we'll find out, will be there from the 27th to the 10th, as will the Moon's Blessed Oasis Furnishing Pack and the Buranim Isle Ornog. Let's take a look. This is the Summer's Herald Torchnix. So it's a Nyx Ox with a glowing belly like a firefly. This is the Earth Gore Arms Pack. That maul is definitely really cool. This is the Imperial Battle Mage Costume Pack. Sorry, I could not find a higher res image. Okay, and Jode's Embrace is a house, a Khajiit house. This is the Moon's Blessed Oasis Furnishing Pack, Northern Elsewhere themed. And this is the Buranim Isle Ornog mount. All right, now for the last week, the week of August 31st, then we'll get to the roadmap. And this is all going to be there from August 31st to September 14th. So the Sirod Patrician Formal Gown, the Slimecraw Arms Pack, the Scalecaller Crown Crafting Motif, the Wavy Triple Braided Updo, it's really called an updo, the City Isle Tunic Dress, and the Floral Skull Fascinator. All right, let's take a look. This is the Sirod Patrician Formal Gown. This is the Slimecraw Arms Pack. Kind of yucky in my opinion. This is the Scalecaller motif. I do like the helmets. This is the Wavy Triple Braided Updo. He's kind of look like a pixelated raccoon. That is exciting. This is the City Isle tunic dress. And oh lord, this is the floral skull fascinator. I'm definitely fascinated. What in the world? It's Day of the Dead meets Ice Spice. Okay. And what a note to end on there. So I am noticing a pretty severe lack of new items. You'd think they'd keep going with the Crown Store, whatever happened to the game. But this is pretty light in terms of new items. They are bringing 2 different crown crates back, which makes you wonder if they feel like they're running out of time. It's good, but it's also kind of ominous. But yeah, I'm definitely stoked for the Warparty Mammoth. I am happy for everyone who missed out on the anniversary crates. Those are coming back. Should be a good month in most ways. And I actually like this new layout of the article a lot better. It's a lot easier for me to make the content with. So surprising win there. But now on to the roadmap for ESO in August of 2026, or as they call it, the survival guide. So yes, Sheagrath Takes a Holiday is ongoing. And don't forget the Golden Pursuits end on the 12th. So finish out the quest before then to get your Rune Gathering Chicken and that mask and shoulder page if you like them, which I really don't. Then also you can get 2,000 trade bars for Bethesda's 40th anniversary. That honestly seems pretty stingy to me. Just 2,000 trade bars, but hey, it's free trade bars. And so to do that, just use the code Bethesda40 somewhere. I forget where you put this in. I think there's a spot in the Crown Store for redeem code or something. But yeah, use that code if you want to get some free trade bars. I feel like they could have given us more, but still, it's free. I can't really complain. Also, ESO will be on sale during the 40th anniversary. There is a full blog about this, which times and everything it'll be available. I'll include that link in the description. And then the Update 51 PTS. PTS 1, I think that's a typo. But yes, the Update 51 PTS does begin on August 3rd. And White Strake's Mayhem returns on August 5th. I'll definitely be logging in to do that. I love White Strakes. And I also love Deathmatch in Battlegrounds. And it will be Deathmatch only in Battlegrounds from the 19th to the 26th. And then here we have the information on the Straight to the Crate Golden Pursuits campaign. Beginning on August 20th, and I did not look at this image before, but it does appear the Diamond Anniversary crates will be included. And I believe those are the Scalecaller crates next to it as well as potentially Dark Chivalry? What are those crates? Okay, so we have the Anniversary, we have Scalecaller, and we have these ones too. Is that Iron Atronak? Is that Dark Chivalry? Let me check. No, it's not Dark Chivalry. What are those? All right, somebody tell me in the comments, but it looks like we will have 4 different types of crates you can get from these Golden Pursuits, including the Diamond Anniversary ones. So that's a plus. Is that Zareth Var back here packing the crates? And Tanloran? They got them on crate packing duty? Dang, bro. They've gone down a peg. But yeah, I'm a little bit more hyped for this now that I know the Diamond Anniversary crates will be in there. That's awesome. And looks like that's it for August. All right, guys, that does it for the Crown Store Showcase and for the roadmap. I know we're in pretty dire straits here in the ESO community, but it should be a good month regardless. White Strakes is coming back. We're getting a bunch of free crates. And some of the most beloved crates are coming back in the store if you want to get more. I hope this video reminds everyone that I'm not all doom and gloom. I'm still going to cover news information on the game. I'm even going to adapt when they change the showcase unexpectedly. Again, I like the new format better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And in the comments, also let us know what you think about this month in ESO, whether you're still playing, whether there are any items in the store you want to grab, what you're most excited for this month in terms of the roadmap. Do let us all know in the comments. And before you go, please support the channel by liking, hyping, and subscribing. And you can upgrade your support with a Spokes Army membership, check out some of the merch below the video, or go to my Fourth Wall site for a full merch catalog and the opportunity to leave a donation. Plus, you can always donate here on YouTube in the form of super thanks. I am so grateful for all your support, but I'm even more grateful to God. We're going to finish up the video as we always do, with a prayer to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Lord, thank you for another month in the Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you for inspiring the team to bring back the Diamond Anniversary crates and give some of them away for free. Thank you for White Strakes Mayhem, for all the new and returning items we'll be able to pick up and enjoy. Lord, I thank you for my community. I ask you to bless them in all ways. I thank you for making it possible to make this video today. I ask you to bless my channel and my community. Lord Christ, I give you all glory for my channel and for this video. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Thanks so much for watching until the end, everyone. Before you go, please do like, hype, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, turn on notifications, because I'll be back soon with new content.